In this session, we are going to discuss and demonstrate sequential log data compression. Please note the content in this presentation is provided for informational purpose only. My name is Cheng Jiang. I'm a software engineer and work in the Rocket Dalian office. I'm very excited to have this chance to show you the YouTube audio logging. I hope to get your feedback and answer your questions through this demonstration. Why do we need log data compression? In order to help our customers meet strict new regulations, while at the same time optimizing the performance and the efficiency of auditing, data compression of the sequential log file was proposed. A key benefit of data compression is that it can save disk space, which is very important to our MV users who use audit logging heavily. This also allows you to store more audit logs for longer historical audit trails. As the title implies, the data compression feature is currently only applied to sequential log file. To use the compression feature, it's very simple. Just turn on audit log compress in the UV-config file or UD-config file. To view the compression statistics, we can use Altman utility, which will display information like number of bytes processed before and after compression, compression ratio, total output length, and so on. Compression and decompression are a pair. We have compression functionality, so there must be a way to decompress files. The decompress option in Altman allows users to do just that. Okay, next, let's look at a demo related to sequential log data compression. First, configure the audit configuration file. Use the Altman config to open it. We can see I made a simple configuration. Turn on the account policy. For event, turn on the database read, write, and delete event. I only care about work and all the big files in the account. Okay, after the configuration, let's check the current audit log type. Use Altman log status. Currently used hash log type. We need to change it to sequential file type. Use Altman log type SEQ. Check the status again to verify it's indeed changed to sequential file. Then use buffer control buffer status to check sequential buffer status. We can see currently no records generated. Start a UV session and execute the basic program outright big. The purpose of the program is to write random data into the outbig file. For example, I want to write 100 records. Come back to another terminal and check the sequential buffer status. We can see that 100 records are generated. Let's look at the sequential log file. Get the sequential log name in the status info and under the audit logs folder. Open the log file. We can see the 100 records in clear text, and the records are separated by new line. That what you see is without compressed data. Okay, now I want to turn on the compression functionality. First, we need to configure the UV config file. Find the parameter audit log compress and set value to 1. Turn on the compression. Change audit log file to sequential file. Audit log type 2. When you modify the UV config file, you need to execute UV region and restart the universe to take effect. Stop the universe. And restart it. Let's first look at the sequential log status. 2 records should be the global events audited. Okay, run the same basic program again. And input 1000 records. Check the status again. In fact, it has generated 1000 records. We can also see that the original data size is 221K, and the compressed data is 26K. So the compression ratio is 8. It should be noted that the compression ratio will likely not be as high as the results indicate. As the records written are of the same type, this large amount of equivalent data between records makes comparison very successful. Next, let's look at the compressed sequential file. You can see it's all garbage binary type stuff. It's compressed data. How do we get back this data? Of course, we can use oldman utility to decompress the data. We can use oldman decompress. And you need to specify the absolute path of the sequential file. And specify the output file name you want to output. After running the command, we can see decompression is successful. Open the output file test1. We can see the decompressed data, and the data are complete. That's it for the sequential log data compression.